super hot out here, but I am already sweaty from the gym and I'm feeling motivated to try and paint the coop a little bit. So I'm gonna work on maybe finishing up some of the white paint up in this corner on the front side of the coop, and we'll see how far I get before I get way too hot and don't want to do it anymore. Definitely not going for perfection here. So obviously that is super sloppy right there, but I did paint this little scene right here on the door. I got that corner done and we'll keep working away. So, today we're gonna be trying something new for the chickens. The chickens are gonna start laying in the next month or two, and so we're gonna try and make sure they get enough calcium, and one way that you can do that is by saving eggshells. So we've started a separate compost bin to just save eggshells, and I think I have enough to process them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by getting all of these eggshells clean, then we're gonna bake them, and then we're gonna crush them up and feed them to the chickens alongside their grit so they can get some more calcium. So I'm gonna start by washing them, and I'll come back once I'm done. Now that all of my eggshells are rinsed, just ignore the fact that I got water all over myself, I'm gonna bake these at 350 degrees for 5 minutes to dry them out. So our eggshells just came out of the oven. They're all dried out, and I'm going to use this manual coffee grinder to go ahead and grind them up. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. I have decided we're giving up on the manual coffee maker because that is just making everything more complicated, and I'm gonna crush it up with my hand. So here are my final processed eggshells. You just want to make sure they're ground enough so that it's not any sort of choking hazard. So you just want to get a fine enough grind for that. So now I'm gonna take this out to the chickens and see if they care at all. All right, and there she is all filled up. There's Meadow coming to see what's up. Here we are. And Adriana, still hanging out in there, our shy little girl. All right, guys. So, really quick, I am going to take out our cucumbers that are definitely done for the season. They are very dead at this point. So I'm gonna take out some of the spots where those cucumbers were, and I am going to direct sow some sugar snap peas. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the cucumbers first and make some little slots here. You can direct sow peas, and it looks like we're gonna go about 1 inch in depth, and we're gonna space them about 2.5 feet apart. So give them some good room to be able to grow. I'm thinking I'm gonna plant maybe 3 sections of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Crispy cucumbers. So I just stopped by the library and thought I would give a little bit of a haul. I'm currently reading The Brothers Karamazov, but if y'all know about that book, it is very long and it's feeling like a little bit of a slog right now. So I wanted to get myself excited and pick up a few more things at the library. I also went and printed something. I only got 4 things this time, which honestly is kind of a small haul for me. I can go a little bit nuts at the library and get a very large haul of all kinds of things, and I could just browse in there for so long. But I only got 4 things, all fiction, so I thought I'd give you a tour real quick. So first thing I got was The City and Its Uncertain Walls, Haruki Murakami. Murakami is one of my favorite authors. I have read, I cannot even tell you how many works of his. It is in the double digits for sure. And it's very rare that I can find one that I haven't actually read yet. So, super excited to read this. I don't know when it came out. Oh, it's recent. Okay, it's 2024. So that's why I haven't read it yet. But super excited about that. And then I also got Sarah J. Maas, Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. I, over the last couple of years, read all of the Court of Thorns and Roses books and all of Throne of Glass. And I am a little bit hesitant to read this because I know it's set in a more modern time. But my sister, who's the one who's inspired me to read all of the Sarah J. Maas universe, has said that I have to read it. So she's a big guy, but picked up that one. And then I also picked up Troubling Love, Elena Ferrante. I read the My Brilliant Friend Neapolitan series within the last few months, and so when I saw this I was like, oh, it's a lot shorter and I'd be interested to read something else by Elena Ferrante, so excited about that. And then the last thing I got was Maybe in Another Life, Taylor Jenkins Reid. The only thing I've read by Taylor Jenkins Reid is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I know she has a lot of other books that people recommend, but this is what the library had, so I figured I'd give it a try. It sounds like a romance. I'm not typically a romance person, but I'm excited to give it a try. I really enjoyed her writing. I really enjoyed the Seven Husbands novel, so really enjoyed that, and I'll have to let you know what I think. I don't usually get through all of the books that I check out from the library. I'm usually a little bit ambitious and try and give myself a lot of options, but we'll see how many I get through and I'll keep you all updated.